to you bang on time today. Hey peoples. Hi Taylor. Hi Karen. Hi Lexi. Hi guys. I have to start exactly at 8. I am not feeling well at all. But as I tell people all the time, when you start creating content and attracting people, you're creating expectations. So you have to be consistent. Hi Kim. You have to be consistent. So feel good or not, I am here. So we are going to get into it. We're not waiting for anybody to join today. We're gonna just chuck right in. So on February 24th, I have an influencer webinar coming up, and it's for my digital Jamaican influencers who, whether you're aspiring or you're already in a space where you think that you can become an influencer, it doesn't matter. The workshop is for you. So because I'm putting on that workshop, I've been thinking a lot lately, and you guys, if you guys have been on my platform long enough, you know I'm always talking about influencers, right? So it's a topic that I'm very interested in, because I think as yet it's still an untapped area locally, right? So I'm always talking about influencers and whatnot. So there's one sensitive touch point though when it comes to, you see, because it's not yet a thing in Jamaica. Influencer marketing is not attracting all these companies who are beating down your door wanting to pay you to say something nice about them. It's still developing and stuff, and I always say when you're in the stage of developing, that is where you set the tone, that is where you set the expectations of what is supposed to happen. And if we don't get it right at this point, then it's not gonna, you know. So I wanted to talk to you about negotiating your fees as an influencer, but you're going to notice that I rarely talk about fees in this live, because this is the thing. Before you get to, I'm attracting brands who want to work with me, yeah, you know, I'm firing, you know, I'm hot shit. Before you get to hot shit status, there's a lot of things that you're going to have to understand about yourself, about your platform, and about your community. These are the things that we're going to be talking about, because these are the things you leverage in a conversation about. I can't read anything, and I'm going to wait until after, and then you can ask the questions, okay? But these are the things you leverage when you are in conversations with any potential collaborator who come to you and say, hey, we love what you do, we want you to do this, that, and that, and that, and that. If you don't understand yourself when you go into this, and understand your community, and understand your platform, and understand the fundamentals, one, you're going to get taken advantage of. Two, you're going to undersell yourself. Three, you're going to sell out your community, and that is detrimental, because if you lose the trust of your community, it's kaput from there, and it's very hard to get that back. And the fourth thing is value. You're not getting value for your community, you're not getting value for yourself, and you're not growing your platform. You are not doing anything with this person that is going to be of any benefit to you, and whatever shit that they may have going on is going to rub off on you, because cancel culture is real and it's transferable. Okay, it's like a show me your company kind of thing. So you have to understand yourself. You have to be very focused and very centered on your brand first. And I give the example about Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina has turned down big money deals because she has stuck to her brand messaging. She knows who she is. She knows what her brand is. She knows who her audience is. And she knows that if she ever slip and start act a fool, she get dropped like so. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna go in today. So the first thing we want to talk about is, who exactly are we talking about when we're talking about an influencer? It's not, and I want to just put this out there right now. It's not a frivolity. It's not a something where you do on the side. It is not. This is actually a multi-billion-dollar industry. Billion. B. Okay? So I just want y'all to understand that. People do this as a career. People make a career out of being an influencer. So I just want to put that foolishness to rest about, oh, it's not a serious thing. And when we don't take it serious here, but it's big business, all right? So this is my definition. Now, it depends on who you ask and for which day the definitions might differ. But this is my definition of who an influencer is. So for me, an influencer is a personal brand that enjoys the trust and confidence of a dedicated, loyal, and active community that will act on a recommendation. That is who I think an influencer is. So a personal brand that enjoys trust and confidence from a group of people, right? And these people are loyal and they're active and they're engaged and they're dedicated, and you them say straight, right? These are your peoples. And because they trust you so much, they will trust what you say about a thing. If Jackie Aina says this makeup palette is ashy and it not gonna help, it not gonna do nothing for dark skinned people, they ain't buying it because it's ashy and it not gonna do nothing for dark skinned people. Granted, she'll give the disclaimer that maybe it's just my skin, or maybe if you try it, you might like it. She gives that disclaimer all the time. But trust and believe her community is not going to buy it if she says don't buy it. If she says, yeah, this is good, they will buy it because there's this trust and there's this confidence there. Word of mouth recommendation is what the whole influencer thing is, because it's still a very, very potent form of marketing. People trust people, they don't trust companies. People trust you because they like you. They don't necessarily want to buy shit. They like you, the person. And because they like you, the person, they trust you, the person, they feel that what you have to say has merit, has value. And that is what your influence is. So there's a trust investment by your community, and it allows you as a brand to get into them head. Because that is what it's about, getting into them head. And because you're in them head, you have the power to impact their thought process. So they might be going, oh, you know, I was looking at this bag, but I don't know. Let me go see what Jackie says about it. And they go and they watch a Jackie video. If Jackie say eh, then I eh. That's because she's in their mind. She's in their head. That's the impact she has as a brand. So that's what an influencer is. So the natural next question is, what do they do? And my thing is, it's not so much what they do, but who they are. That's what the value of an influencer is, who they are. And that's what we're going to talk about when we talk about brand positioning. Who is this person? Why does this person have such a large community, or why does this person have a community anyway? What is this person like? What are they saying? What are they doing? That's kind of what an influencer does. They do them. They do themselves, which is why I said if you want to be like Jackie Aina, if you want to be just like Jackie Aina, start by being just like yourself, because authenticity is absolutely paramount when it comes to influencership. So it's not so much what they do, but it's who they are as a personality. That's why they call them personalities, digital personalities. And even before influencership went digital, influence is something that the world runs on. Think about athletes, think about radio and TV personalities, think about actresses. Why do you think they are famous? They're famous and they're popular and they have fans because they are personalities and people like them. Or better yet, people like who they think they are. Because it's not what you think you are, it's what they think you are. It's their perspective. Yes? So people like who they think they are, and that's why they attract fans. So it's more what they are and more who they are, not exactly what they do. But if for the purposes of marketing, an influencer is somebody who can get people to act. An influencer is somebody who can get people to purchase something. In strictly marketing terms, I can put a product out on my Instagram and I will say, hey guys, I've been drinking this juice and it's the bomb and I lost 50 pounds in however many days. People won't believe you, because you have a community that trusts you. That's it for in a purely marketing term. That's what influencers do. They get people to buy shit. pretty much what influencers do. So how do you position yourself as an influencer? Okay, it is a business, yeah. So this is what you need to do to be seen, and I'm gonna run through quickly because I have quite a few slides, because I chat now, right? First of all, if you have to call yourself an influencer, chances are you're not an influencer. And the reason why I say this is because it's not you who decide if you're an influencer. It's your community who decides that you're an influencer, because it's your community who gives you value. And without the community, you're just another regular person on Instagram. Nobody cares, right? So if you have to call yourself an influencer, you're probably not an influencer. I'm just saying. Okay. But instead of saying you're an influencer, you need to be acting like an influencer. And by that I mean doing the actual work that it takes to develop your platform and build your community. Before you even start, you need to take some time to research and plan your strategy. If you don't have a strategy, you're just another user on Instagram and nobody cares. Because you just be random all over the place and no cohesive messaging, no note, and people looking at you like, why you on my timeline though? You need a strategy. Okay? So these are the things that you should do. And if you have a pen and paper, start writing this down. Pick a niche. Any niche. Pick an industry. Pick a topic. Pick something. Stick to this something until you've grown to a certain point where you can switch to something else. People need to be absolutely clear as to who you are. What's the business here? What you want? What you want from me? Okay? So you need to pick a niche and belong to that niche. Okay? Pick an industry and belong to that industry. Pick a topic and hug it up. That's you as a brand. This is me. Kadia Francis is the digital Jamaican blogger, is the podcaster. That's the genesis of that platform is for Jamaican, by a Jamaican. Everything having to do with digital and tech. That's what I'm here about. You want information? I got it. You want workshops? I got that too. You want other things? That's what I am here for. That's the genesis of my brand. That has been my brand message from day one. And now people flood my DMs, ask me for things and to tell them things and for advice about things, which is absolutely great, because that means that people trust me, because I have built up a reputation and continuing to build a reputation in that niche. Yes? Pick a niche, pick an industry, pick a topic, hug it up. Number one. Number two, your target audience. I could be sitting here doing a live talking to nobody, talking to 0 people, because I don't know who I'm targeting with my lives. I don't know who I'm talking to with my lives. I don't know who I'm talking to with my platform. You understand? Because I have not yet taken the time to develop my audience. And every single Thursday night live, I tell you guys the same thing. You see, your audience, is knowing who your audience is, makes your job 1,000,000 times easier, because that means you're not feeling in the dark, and that means you're targeting specific groups of people, so you're just not shooting in the dark and hoping it hits somebody. Okay? No, you're very targeted and you're very focused, and that's absolutely important. So that's number 2. Number 3. Drill down your message. Drill down that message. Who are you as a brand, and what do you want people to know about you? Drill that down, hammer it down, drill it out, and 2 sentences. 2 sentences supposed to can tell them is an elevator pitch. That's it. That's all they want. And you need to be able to tell people in like 2 seconds who you are and what you do. You see, if you have to go and after you're supposed to done explain, then you don't know who you are. It's supposed to be like that. I am the person who you go to for anything tech and digital in Jamaica. That's my message. That's it. That's it. Every single thing that I do is with that message behind. That message is what guides every content I create, everything I say, everything I do, every event I go in, everything I write, all guided by that message. That's it. Drill it down, hone it in, love it up. Number 4, create and share content around that message. Some of y'all posting some stuff and I'm going, how is this relevant to your brand? I thought you did this. And then me see you somewhere else, I'm gonna go, but sis, but bro, how you reach over there so? How you over there so when it's supposed to over here so? I don't understand. You guys need to be creating content around your message. The two things are like so, because the content is the vehicle that delivers your message to the people. Them can be two different things. Confusion. Nobody gonna listen to you. So that's number 5. Number 6, and this is where it gets tricky. Choose a main and secondary channels. And I mean social media, web, email. You need to have at least 2 channels that you're going to spread your message on. So social media and web. You cannot not have a website in 2020. Shit, you can get a free Wix website in like 2 minutes. You need a website. You know why you need a website? Sultania been telling y'all, Kim been telling y'all, you don't need a website. Because your website is your digital home. It is your home online. It's where people, I'm going to turn over the one of the things them come because me gesture a lot. But it's the place that you people go when they need to find. It's a 24-hour billboard, because no matter what time of the day there's search for you, they will find you online. You never close with a website. Never. And on a website, you can talk for as long as you want to talk. You can talk anything you want to talk because of you. Ain't no rules where no inconspicuous rules where you don't even know, and then Instagram can carry and go, when we do Instagram and go, well, we're not sure where you do, but we know you do something. That's social media. They don't know where you do, they can't tell you exactly which community rule you violate, but they can't. You need your own space, right? But for social media platforms, this is what you need to consider before you go on any social media platforms. Which one of these platforms is the best vehicle to deliver your content on? Which one of these platforms best support the kind of content that you need to create for your community? Which one of these platforms have the majority of your audience on it, or a sizable portion of your audience on it? You see, wherever those things meet, that's the platform that you need to start on. No, you don't need to be on every platform, that is true. But you can go and do a little thing on 1 or 2 platforms, you know. But there's one main platform that people should know you for. Like, yeah, she's on Instagram. She's an Instagram person. Or she's a LinkedIn person. She's a Twitterer. Twitter. Right? So you need to choose a platform where all of these things collide. Your audience is on, the best for your content, the best to deliver your message, all of that. Where all of these things collide, that's the best platform for you. Plus your website, that's a given. Plus your website. Email is a little bit different. Do Jamaicans read email? I'm convinced they don't. It is hard to get them to save, what did he say? Twitter. It's hard to get them to save your business email into their things so it don't go spam. Even with professional people, you go, lady, man, save this thing. So I'm send you go in your inbox. Because then I'm going to message you and go, oh, did you send an email? Like 4 days ago, it's in the spam or promotions folder, updates folder. Because you guys may not know, but you see with Gmail, if they have a Gmail account, Gmail automatically pushes every company email to spam or promotions or updates folder. It's in your updates folder if you would have communicated with that company. It's like if you click on their website enough, click on their email enough, it will come up in your updates. But if you've never clicked on their email, straight to spam, straight to promotions. That's just their algorithm. So it is hard to get Jamaicans to get into this check your email kind of thing. So that depends on your branding and where you want to go with it and who you're trying to target, and it all comes down to targeting your audience again. So I won't even go there because I'm not an email marketer, girl. I'm struggling myself. Okay, so build credibility. So this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Building credibility. Now why, pray tell, should I listen to anything you say if I don't know if you have sense? If me don't know say you have sense and you say something, why am I believe it? Tell me the honest to God truth. Any random person just can come up to you and tell you things and go, yeah, you know, Sacho. No, you have to build up some kind of credibility first. You can't just chuck out and go, yeah, infants over here. No, you have to start talking. I'm gonna tell you, this was a big problem for me because you know, me don't like camera. Me don't like camera because camera make me look fat. I'm not fat. Is the camera? Shut your mouth, okay? And camera make me look fat. So I like camera. And camera means I have to go up on it and I have to talk. Because if me come straight in front of the camera and go, hi, you're not going to listen to me for very long, right? So I have to come and I have to talk. I have to do something. I have to do a jig. I have to do juggle something. I have to do something. Because people look probably like, okay? Don't like cameras. I don't like talking. Which is surprising because I'm doing a lot of it right now. But I don't like talking. Really, I don't. So, but if you're building a brand, how are people going to know what you are? How are going to people know what you know? How are people going to go, yeah, true, if them don't know say what you have in your head? You can sit down with beautiful thoughts in your head and you don't write them down nowhere, and only you and the duppy in your house are in your head know what it is that you're thinking. You have to start talking, and by talking I mean writing. You have to start a blog. Yes, blogging is still a thing. Even and Seth Godin says, if it's even you alone that read it, it is practice. You're practicing extracting your thoughts from your head and putting it out into the world. It's good vibes. It's good vibes. Do it. Because you never know who's watching, you never know who's reading. I get messages sometimes from people go, oh, I found you on Google and I think your article is great, and I'm going, church hang. Yes. Then find me on Google. It means my SEO is working, and SEO is the devil. So I'm happy. But imagine if I didn't write anything. Imagine if I didn't have a blog. Imagine if I didn't have a podcast. Imagine if I wasn't talking. Nobody would know who Kayla Francis is. A year and a half ago, nobody knew who Kayla Francis was. Nobody cared who Kayla Francis was. Okay? But now that I'm talking and people going, you know, it's a ballad girl that have sense. I like her. Now that I am doing that, I'm attracting more people to myself. Some of y'all crazy people need to start DMing me because y'all some crazy people jump in my DMs and I'm going, why me though? Why me? But for the majority of y'all, I get some really amazing messages going, keep up the good work, we love what you're doing, this is amazing, and I'm going, yes, okay, because I am talking and I'm sharing. I am a consummate sharer. I can't keep my mouth shut. If I learn something, you're gonna know, come I tell you. All the time. Do you know how much things I want to tell you? I'm trying to figure out, okay, Omega tell you. I'm always sharing because it's not necessarily about earning, which is good. Earning is a thing. People need to earn. GPS now gonna go, oh, so you love talking. What my money for my bill? GPS is busy with you and your love and passion. They don't care. You can't pay me bill? Because if you can't pay me bill, I kind of want back my light. That's GPS. Okay? So, yes, earning is a thing. But what drives me, and I tell people everything, you see, I'm going to do free workshops. I'm going to do free webinar. I'm going to do all this free. I do all of it free because I hate sales. Which is really ridiculous because I'm here talking to you about branding, and a big part of branding and marketing is sales. But I hate sales. I don't like sell things. I'm going to just tell you the honest truth. I don't like sell things. So if I could do this for free and then somebody else do that, or but just don't have to worry about that at all, I would do it because I love doing this. Okay, don't want to go off on a tangent, right? So building credibility, start talking, start engaging. Me in a people DMs too. Me is a kete, ask him. Me is a kete in a people DMs. Me in a people DMs all the time. Me see something them don't like it, me go fire, love it. I respond to them stories. Them post a stories, I'm like it, I go, yeah, if it's even emoji. Stop stingy with no compliment. Stop stingy with no comment. Stop stingy with no like. Stop stingy with no share. People don't know they're being effective if you not tell them. You're not engaging with your community. Your community they don't know so them a part of your community. If they don't see you, you feel in them face every day that says, see me here. Every single day. Them offers always feel your presence there. Every single time. In them face, like so. As soon as I get up in the man in a face, they see. Open them stories like. That is what you need to do. Engage. You go on them page. You like them content too. Because you cannot expect them to come to your platform and like your content. And you're not like for them content to use you. After you're no more army, you know how Jamaicans are. You have to engage, you have to start talking, you have to start pushing yourself. You have to push yourself. You have to push yourself in them fears. I said, my girl, let me tell you. Let me tell you about branding. Let me tell you about marketing. Let me tell you about travel blogging. Let me tell you about the nice place I go down there when I think you're going to enjoy. You have to put out yourself. You have to do it. So you build credibility. And the last thing is rinse and repeat. You have to monitor, revisit, and amend your strategy as your brand grows or not grow. Because if the strategy that you have is not working, we don't come again. But you have to know, say your strategy is not working. Your metrics. The best thing about social media, free data. Then tell you who come by your page, where they come from, which hashtag take them there, how much impression you get, how much you get, and they've added more now. So you can see who unfollow you, who follow you. The Instagram has added more metrics information in your sitting. No, I'm gonna be doing a video on that. Watch out for that. Instagram will add more things so you know, because you think Instagram will realize that people take this and I make billions of dollars off it. You know much people make money off of Instagram? Like rings it? You'll be surprised. People do this as a living. Them literally turn on their camera and talk and make money. That's it. Talk about foolishness too. Jackie Aina is weird. She's weird and she's corny and she's funny. But people go back, go watch her because them like her. Jackie Aina make money from being herself and just chat about things where she like or don't like or whatever. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah? But if your strategy is not working, revisit it. If it's working and you're growing, you have to up it and up it and up it. Can't stay at that one spot because then you got to box yourself in. Either way you take it, you got to box yourself in. So those are the things that you need to do to position yourself. Let's now talk about maximizing your platform. And this is how you make your platform work for you. The thing is this, and I said it before, choosing a platform is not a random thing. You have to be very specific. Alright? This thing is twofold. The maximizing your platform thing is twofold. Because on the one hand, you're talking about, okay, is it best for my content? Is it best for my audience? Is it best for my message? That's what you're talking about on one hand. On the other hand, you're talking about what are the features of the platform and how can I take advantage of those features to help me boost my engagement. Yeah, so let's look at Instagram because I love Instagram. Clearly, Instagram you have in IGTV, you have Instagram stories, you have your post feed, you have different things that you can do on Instagram in any one of these platforms, any one of these what call it, content areas, because these are the areas you can create content in. There's a million and one things you can do in your stories, a million and one things you can do in your feed, a million and one things you can do in your IGTV. And this is the thing with algorithms, and this is across platform. The more you use up the features of the platform, the more them like you, because that means one, you're creating content for the different content areas, which means that you attract more people to look on it, and the more people them have a look on it, is the better it is for them platform. So you are helping them get more eyes on Instagram, and that's what they do. Imagine if nobody was watching anything on stories or IGTV, or nobody was looking at content feed. Instagram would have dead. Like Snapchat. I'm just saying. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. If you're a Snapchatter, I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. But yeah, it would have dead. Can't nobody not look on it. Anybody care? Right? So the more you can get people to come back to Instagram, the more people come back on Instagram for the use, the more Instagram reward you for getting people to continuously come back to the platform. And let's be honest, people go past social media for fasting at people's business. Whether you use a business or personal, but them come there for fasting in your business. So give them something to look at. So the more you can give them to look at, to interact with, to turn on and look on upside and go, like this. Alright. The more you can give them to do on the platform is the more the platform will reward you. Okay? I'm sorry, Snapchatters, I'm sorry. But is the more the platform will reward you. So it's twofold. So you maximize the platform. You can maximize your platform if your platform is aligned with what it is that you are wanting to do to build your community. And you, when you get to the platform, when you choose a platform, then you have to lick it from every angle. Use your DMs, use your stories, use your post feed, use IGTV. Notice I have something on every platform. I have my app of the week videos on IGTV. I have my quick tip videos on IGTV. I have my little 1 minute videos I put in the content feed. I'm mostly talking to you guys about branding over there. In my stories, I'm always sharing about feedback and social proofing, guys. And this is another way to maximize your platform. Social proofing. Learn the word, get used to the word. You see, if you provide a service or a product and somebody buy it, jump in on them DMs and say, hey, psst, ma'am, would you be so kind as to leave me a review? I really love your feedback. And then when I'm sharing it, you just say, ma'am, can I share this with my community? I think they would really enjoy seeing this. And once I'm getting to go ahead, share it. That's what you call social proofing. You see, the more people like and comment and share your stuff, and the more feedback you get, and the more you share your feedback, is the more people go, oh, so other people like her too. Okay, so she like her, then people like her too. I'm gonna check her out. Social proof your platform. That's another way how you maximize it. You guys notice I've been sharing a lot of comments about what that people leave. I get some beautiful messages, some weird ones, but I get some beautiful messages, and I share those because I want to understand that people like me. I want to understand that people are listening to me. So I share it. I share it because then you can look at it and go, so somebody else see the value in her. And if somebody else see the value in you, it's a knock-on kind of effect. So that's another way how you can maximize your platform. So you need to be creating, first of all, you need to be creating content. You need to, platform-specific content. You cannot be creating content where better serve on Twitter or on LinkedIn, Instagram. There are specific types of content that work for each social media platform. Instagram, it has to be highly visual. Yeah, it has a pretty, is what I mean. It has a pretty, yeah. So highly visual, right? Your captions have to be banging. You have to have banging captions. Ain't nobody gonna read a long ass caption if it's boring. Okay, so you have to have good captions. Your hashtags have to be on point. How them gonna find you? That is your heat-seeking missile. Okay, that makes no sense. I was trying to say something cute there, failed. Hold on. But your hashtags is how people find you. Yeah? So your hashtags have to be on point. You have to have up a nice profile picture. Your profile have to say where you need to say, and have this long quote, oh Jesus, I'm the wife of Jesus, the king of the... That's nice. That's great. That's really good. I'm sure Jesus appreciates it. But what do you do exactly? Yeah. Okay, let's talk about that in the profile. Yeah. You have to be creating profile platform specific content, and you have to make sure that you're doing what you need to do on that platform to maximize it. So your profile is on point, you have your nice picture, you have your website links up, yeah, you have your a working email where people can actually get you on, a working telephone number where people can get you on, an address if you have a storefront, or a website if you don't have a storefront. Only can be a shop people was supposed to sell things and don't have a physical website and a physical store and don't have a website where people can go on neither. I'm not interested to scroll through your entire Instagram feed to find something where I like, where we can just jump on your website and go look for something. I ain't doing it. No, you give me extra work for do, and if you give people extra work for do, you're gonna lose sale. Because if me have to ask you how much for the price and then you're gonna send me a DM, which means me have to go in on my DM or check if you message me, no ma'am. There's something have to come real good. You know what I mean? So maximize. You guys are not using up your DMs. You're not using up on the DMs, and you don't know how to DM people. Don't DM me and go, hey, can you look at this for me and tell me if I'm doing it right? Are you paying me for that? Because I charge for this. And the first time I talk to you in your life, I don't know who you be. I get a message say you're requesting to send me a message. I'm going to click on the request and the first thing I see is beg you this, beg you this, beg you this, beg you this. You not even try friend me first? You not even try to give me a compliment first? Like, you know, throw a dog a bone, you know what I mean? The first thing you do, I beg me something. Not the best way to use the DMs. I have a video coming up on that soon because somebody sent me something that I tell him, I'm going to use it as a teaching thing because it was very disrespectful. Now I'm going to that right now. A video is coming. Alright? So making sure too that maximizing your platform means you are spreading your message. What that say? I know, right? Yeah, man, you have to flirt with people in your DMs, man. Flirt with them. You're cute, yeah, I love your shoes. I wish you doing another story that I like it. Yeah, man, my girl. Yeah, man. Flirt with people and leave before you beg them nothing. Anyways. And that goes for brands that you want to work with too. And this is another thing about spreading your message, okay? You should be using every available digital space to spread your message and build your community and build your credibility. Every single space. Go write on Medium, go write on LinkedIn, go write your blog. Go and start a podcast if you're interested. If you're not interested, please don't start a podcast. Ain't nobody going to listen to you drone on for hours. Ain't I not say? Don't do that. But if you have a message, start your podcast. Every single available platform, the digital space is so beautiful. You can jump on anything. Anything you can jump on. Anything. Go and go do that, right? These are the things that you leverage. Your audience, your content, and your reputation. Not just on one platform, across all your platforms. You accumulate it and you put it in your media kit. Remember we talked about in the media kit? Put it in your media kit. So if you have 30,000 followers, 30,000 subscribers on YouTube, subscribers on YouTube, and you have 5,000 followers on Facebook, and you have 10,000 followers on Instagram, you accumulate up that how much you have. Maths was never my thing. I'll leave you out to the calculations. 50 million people have. Accumulate up and put that is a nice pretty round figure that you have 10 people will view you have 300 people will view one of your video them. If you have 300 people have viewed 10 videos, how much views that you have accumulated? You accumulate up on the numbers them and drop it in on the media kit. Say somebody reach out to you and say, hey my girl, me like you, me could do something. Send them the media kit. The numbers are impressive across your platform. How much people Google Analytics that say visit your website, which page them go on, what them look on, calculate it up, accumulate it, add it up. It all adds up. And then you see when it add up now, and that's your leverage. Well, across my platforms, I have about 30,000 followers and about 2 million views, and yeah, I get an average about 500 people liking my post. You can drop that number there and it sounds impressive, but it's accumulated across all the platform. I saw you going on negotiation. I said, so if you want me to talk to my 30,000 people then make it good. That's how you negotiate when you go into this thing. That's what you're leveraging. Yeah? Because they don't know your numbers. You tell them the numbers. Now there are ways for people who want to work with influencers to find out their numbers. Fine. But initially the conversation is you and you're giving them your numbers. Don't force it up because people can always check. Because YouTube tell you how much views you have for your video them. All your video them. Don't lie. Don't lie. But that's what I'm talking about, right? So you can accumulate these things and this is what you leverage to brand. Now let's go into the heaviest topic out of all of this. On the community. The people that will follow you, the people that will comment on the things, the people that will share the things and talk about you like when it's the best thing since last year. One of the them people there. Okay, you're not an influencer if you don't have a community. Let me just put that out there. You are not an influencer if you don't have an active, engaged, and willing community. If you're not a body look for your things, or if you're not a body like it, you're not an influencer. You use an influencer in the end, and that's cute. But ain't nobody checking for you, boo. Okay. In fact, and as I said it earlier, it is your community who determines the level of influence you have, if any. Yeah. They are the ones who collectively decide how much likability, trust, and authority you have, and that's grounded in the amount of value you bring to the table. That's one. And then, so the community decides value. Let's just leave that there. You don't get to tell people say you're an influencer. People tell you say you're an influencer. Number two, what people exchange for your influence. And by that I mean your community. So your community exchanges value for influence or credit is what we call it. So you give them value, you deposit the value, and you get the credit, the influencer credit. Yeah? So it's an exchange. Me give you something, you give me influence. And that kind of thing. If you're not satisfying some need, entertainment, information, education, if you're not satisfying some need for the community, you're irrelevant. You're not serving a purpose. I mean, your dog look nice and you just look sexy and you're getting soup, but maybe if you see it, that's cute. 5 minute woman on Instagram look sexy and then bathing suit. What else you have to say? That's the kind of thing. Alright? The most successful digital personalities have one thing in common. Who can tell me what that one thing they mean? I have some marketing people up in here. Who can tell me what is the one thing that successful digital personalities have in common? Okay. Really, Kim? Really? How many years to nothing? Okay, let's go into it. You remember I said earlier about people are getting in your head, them can get in your head. Them can get in your head and them can change your mind about things. So you think you didn't like Chris Brown, you know? Because you're like, it's breezy, Chris Breezy. And you like him dancing, right? You love it. Until you realize that Chris Breezy is a fuckboy. And then you go, oh boy. Oh boy. And then your favorite people them online not be checking for him. And you go, oh boy. But you know, I really liked him. That's sad. And you move on. No longer a Chris Brown fan. Influencers can get you to do anything. Them can get you to change your mind about anything. Anything. That's the one skill with digital personalities have. They can figure out what it is that you want. And all them do, I just give it to you. Them dash out for you. Dash out content for you. You want this? You got it. And them give it in a 5 million different ways. Any way they can give to them, give to you. If it's even one picture them a post, any way them can give it to you, them give it to you. That is the number one talent of an influencer. Understanding what the community wants and giving it to them over and over and over again for all times. Amen, Jesus. All the time. That's what good influencers do for their community, right? Third thing, you have to nurture your community. You have to nourish them. You have to feed them. Yeah. And in a way, digital community is not different from traditional communities, you know, because traditional communities, if the members in your community do not feel loved and like they're seen and heard and appreciated and understood, you're not gonna get nothing out of them. None at all, you're not gonna get out of them. It's the same, and it is even more so on digital platform because you're in on them face all the time. They have ready access to you. You see what I'm saying? People are always online on social media these days. How much people use social media? Some people put on social media all day, every day. You understand? So it's instant. So you have to be feeding them. You have to be feeding them. You know what I mean? And this is the thing. This is why I think micro-influencers are better positioned and have more influence. Because somebody with 500,000 followers cannot possibly nurture a community of 500,000 people. The personalness, the simpatico, the you is my friendness gone. Because them can't have no personal kind of interaction with you. Gone. Right? Or better yet, diminishes drastically. Right? Because them can't possibly communicate with everybody, every one of those 500,000 people. So if you have a small niche micro brand, you can always communicate with people. You have that advantage over a macro influencer, a big influencer, because you still maintain that one-on-one personal. Them can get you if them DM you, them can get you for comment on them things or engage you. If them comment on their post, chances are you may answer. It's more likely that you're gonna answer than somebody with 3 million followers. That kind of thing, that kind of interpersonal, personal friend. Yeah, my friendy. Yeah, friendy. That kind of relationship, that builds community, and that's how you nurture your community. Some influencers with large following have figured out how to do this in a way, in a mass kind of way, but they still don't get the same level of engagement that micro influencers get, and that's max. Okay, that's statistics I didn't make up. Okay, Google it. Micro influencers get more attention or are more influential than bigger brands, especially if you're a niche. Because imagine you're a niche group and you have the attention of a niche group of people, and a brand wants to get in front of them people. It's you that gonna come to, because you already have them gaze. So they want you to share the gaze with them. So it's you them gonna come to. Alright? So that is nurturing your community. And after you've done all that, and you have a nice, thriving, beautiful community now, you start develop your policies, because now you're a full-fledged influencer. Okay, you start out. You proper start out, your platform good, your message good, you know your audience, you talk to them, you communicate, everybody love you. Not nice things. Policy. Have you ever had a problem with digital and call them and go, oh, it's policy? Our flow? Them put something on your bill and name tell you, and tax gone on your bill and then go, oh, that's policy. What you gonna do about it? Is either you gonna leave the people that network and go find somebody else who not gonna find. It's the same thing. You need to have policies. And when anybody reach out to you and go, hey, let's talk about something, sure, I'll send you my media kit with my policy. Yeah? And if them ask you, so what make your rate so high? Policy. And if them ask you, so why are you only available on these days? Policy. And if them ask you why you can't go from rent to so without a mobilization fee? Policy. You're going to policy them to death. You need to understand, okay, these are the things that I will do. These are the things that I ain't going to do. These are the things that you're going to pay me for. These are the things that I can throw in complimentary. This is how I want my brand to be represented by you. This is how I want you to talk about me. These are the things I'm going to offer you in exchange for this, that, and that. Policy. Work out your policies. And your policies is based on all the things that we talked about a while ago. Content, community, platform. You're going to leverage them something when you write out your policy. Yeah? So nobody can come in and go, oh, we want you to do this. I want you to give us 10 posts and 20 stories. And first of all, policy dictates, and you start listing off your policy. You direct that conversation. You redirect that conversation. No, you're not going to go in there and just go policy. So if you can give. But give in a way that doesn't put you at a disadvantage. Give in a way that doesn't cause problems with your community. I keep talking about Shea Moisturizer. Shea Moisturizer gonna get fancy white people for buying them out. All of a sudden they start fancy white people in them commercial, and black people go, excuse you? Lose market share. People ain't playing. People not playing. Don't get into anything that is not going to bring value from the community, because if you want to start out brand new, I want to start not understanding yourself, people are going to start walk, and they never can get them back. Policy. Your policy needs to be centered around your community, around your content, all of that stuff. You ain't going to do nothing that's against policy unless you can compromise things, and you only compromise things that don't cause a detriment to your brand. If it causes a detriment to your brand, you ever see someone I do? But see someone that tag brands on a post and them not pay on for the tag. How that work? Tag big brand to work, can afford to pay How that work? Me can't like your shampoo to death. You gonna pay me for that boy shampoo? If you not pay me for that boy shampoo, me not that boy shampoo. I gonna tell people that say me use one nice shampoo, you see, I like it. That's it. You know, you can mention because you're not paying me for it. You're not paid. That's free advertising. I also see some of you guys doing paid partnerships and not putting it on the thing that is paid partnership. Instagram can get sued for that. And Instagram ain't getting sued for Uno. They will kick on off of them platform. Okay? But that's for the workshop. Y'all need to tune into the workshop to hear more about that because some of y'all gonna get in problems. Okay? But yeah. Work out your policies, and that's why it's so important to have a media kit, guys. Because I just want to lay, okay, these are the people that I would collaborate with, and these are the people we not collaborate with on at all. You see, brand alignment, shit sticks. Shit sticks. Okay? So you see, whatever shit them I got you will rub off on you if you don't careful. Policy says if you are in the media for anything negative, we can't talk. Goodbye. Policies. Okay? Worked out. So that's really it. And again, as I said at the top of it, I wanted to go this route in talking about negotiating your fees because I want you guys to understand that you cannot go into any conversation about negotiating fees if all of them something are not sort out, if all of them something are not in place. Only can go talk to people about money. Money is the end product kind of thing, you know. So me I gonna do this in exchange for this. But you see this part where you're gonna do is based on a lot of things. Your community, your content, your platform and so. If them something in a place, because it is not hard to attract brands who want to work with you if you're doing it right. It's not hard. It's not hard. The hard part is for them to see about because some of them think they might do you a favor. Some of them thinking coming to you is doing you a favor. Please remember that it's your audience them want to get in front of. Them want access to your people then. And use the gatekeeper of your community. If you make any struggle or Lego come through your gate, you're going to lose your community. Yep, whoops, there goes the neighborhood. You're gonna lose your community. Alright? So they're not doing you a favor. You're not doing them a favor. It is a business partnership. And if them now gonna come talk to you like how they would have talked to a Grace Kennedy, them can't talk to you then. Because after them meeting on you. Exactly. Alright? So that's it now, guys. The webinar is on February 24th. You don't have to go nowhere. You just have to pay for. You get your link, you log in. I have so much to talk to you guys about because I have a sample contract that I'm going to go through to show you guys what are the terms that need to be in the contract. Then we need to know how long the partnership for. We need to know what are the objectives of the campaign. We need to know what are the expectations. We need to know what the community are going to get versus where they are going to whatever. We need to know how much time they are going to repost it and using the image on the face and all that something. We need to know all of this. And don't be going into nobody with not knowing no sign on contract. Please don't do that. Because I can always come and say, me used to right. Listen. Y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to get together and y'all need to start acting like this is a legit business. So I'm going to do a sample contract in there for you guys to see, and we're going to really get into the nitty gritty of what it is that you're supposed to be doing, what it is that you're not supposed to be doing, all these things. So sign up. The link to the workshop is in the bio. Y'all go sign up and get your life, okay? So I have some quick announcements to make, and the first one is tomorrow I'm going to be at the Institute of Jamaica for the Creative and Cultural Exposition. They've asked if you come to our podcast to say, is this my message in our work? Is this my brand in our work? So they've asked me to come in. So the Institute of Jamaica, Heart Trust and Kingston Creative putting on, did you know say this week a career week? Me and say this week was career week. Apparently it is. So they had a whole week thing, and tomorrow is the finale. So they're having plenary sessions, and maybe in 20 minutes we're going to talk to some people about some things related to podcasts and digital careers that you can get out of podcasting. So I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be going live some of the time then, and I will record my conversations and share with you guys, you know. The 24th is the influencer webinar. Check that out. Now the Instagram one-on-one workbook was supposed to come out, but I got sick. Turns out that I am pre-diabetic. And I've been sick since December and spent a ton of money and try to figure out what's wrong with me. And then give me every kind of medication in a book. And it turns out say I'm pre-diabetic. So I've been not feeling well. So the book it's finished. I just need to, cause you know me love the graphics down. And you know I'm have to make it pretty and look nice down. I'm in the prettifying stage to make it pretty and look nice. So it's gonna come out at the end of February, okay? Alright, so on February 17th, which is next week Monday, I'm launching my merch line because I got my shirt that y'all been asking for. I launched that next week Monday. March 6th is the first pop-up line thing for developers. So if you're a developer, a designer, an ICT professional, you know what I'm kind of people there, it is for you. I've gathered some really cool people to talk to you about the business of tech. Because someone is very technical, but you don't know of tech people, you don't know about customer service, you don't know about branding, you don't know about marketing. We're gonna be talking, okay? So we can get some things together so y'all can start making some money. Okay, good. So that's March 6th. March 31st, the influencer marketing ebook comes out because me write that to never publish it. So that's coming out on March 31st. And I am now open for consultations. So if y'all want one-on-ones with me to help on start out on yourself, link is in my bio. Okay, we can do a quick cute coffee chat. Yeah, because we're girls who does coffee. I can't drink coffee, but you know we can pretend. You know, you can do a quick consultation session, minimum of 2 hours for a consultation session. We can do strategy planning. Y'all start your podcast. Talk to me. Okay, so I have all sorts of consultations and services and stuff. It's up on my website, katefrancis.com/services. Link is in my bio. Go check it out. I'm taking bookings, okay? So go start that out. Now I want to also talk about some of my girls and what some of my girls are also doing, because again, community and engagement. I don't just talk about myself, and if you guys go and look at my stories, most of my stories might talk about other people. Okay, so I wanted to add this segment to the live because I want y'all to know that there are other digital Jamaicans out there who do marketing, who do branding and stuff, when what am I talking about too. And we all have different perspective, and it is always a good thing to, look at the different perspectives so you can get a wider range, you know what I'm saying? So my girl Kim, who is in the chat, is having March 6th to 10th. She's having an Instagram strategy workshop, and if you go on her Instagram page, cute. Okay, so go and check her out. She has 25 spots available, and early birds start next week where you can get 10% off. She also has a new feature coming out that she's calling the Total Boss Babe Lounge that she's launching. She's launching on March 12th, and it's a space where creatives, digital boss babes can gather and talk about all sorts of stuff that we face as women bosses. What when you're upon your period, or you create content and push through when you don't feel good, your belly hurt you, all sorts of stuff, female issues that can affect your bossness. Check that out. And then my girl Sue Tanya, who was on a live with me, I think 2 lives ago. Sue Tanya has a virtual assistant course that's out now. It's $50. Go get your life, okay? Sue Tanya is Jamaica's number one. Never mind. She's Jamaica's number 1 virtual assistant. Go check her out. Sign up for the course if you're into that kind of thing. That's a cute little way to make some coins on the side. Sign up and hear she has to say she's very knowledgeable, she's very good. And that's it for my announcements, guys. And I'm bang on time. Instagram can't kick me off today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I'm a little bit off, I'm sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Next week, live, we're going to be talking about how you can find potential collaborators to work with as a... Now this chair got turned over for me. find potential collaborators to work with, not just as an influencer, but in general, how you find people to work with to create stuff so the tone we can, do a little thing. That's what we're going to be talking about on live next week. How to find collaborators, the right collaborators, how to collaborate without compromising your own brand and all of that stuff. So that is for next week. And I'll see you guys then.